What's going on, guys? It's Austin here, and welcome back to my channel. And here, as you see, we are playing NBA Live 18 the demo. This actually just got dropped a couple of days ago, and I did download it. I am getting my hands on the game. I am so stoked for it. I'm excited for the upside, but there are still some things that I am kind of a little skeptical about. You know, obviously over the years, the one thing that NBA Live has never been able to put out is solid gameplay. Obviously, back in the day, we thought it was, you know, good stuff, but now that 2K is out, it is having to compete with 2K, and so the gameplay is a little iffy. As you see right there, I do take an unadvised shot with Kevin Durant. I don't understand what I was thinking. I was just trying to throw it up. I'm trying to just get my feet wet. I am going to go ahead and apologize for the gameplay for one fact. I have yet to master the gameplay yet. You're going to see me make a lot of mistakes. You're going to see me make a lot of boneheaded plays. But, you know, it's all about having fun. It is a video game, so it's all about having fun. You know, I'm trying to get my impressions out there, trying to get y'all to understand where I'm coming from about the game. So I'm going to go ahead and get that underway. So in this first game, they do go ahead and throw us in the Drew League game. And I'm actually pretty excited for these different things, you know, like the Drew League, part games. I will admit, one thing that NBA Live is doing is they are actually really going out there on a limb and really taking the aspects of the game that we really want to see. You know, the D League's in here, the Drew League's in here. I think it's called Buckner Park up in New York. Venice Beach is in here. All of the little things that we want incorporated into like a career mode, incorporated into an NBA video game. They're doing that. Now, is their gameplay up to par with 2K, let's say? No. But if you play this game comparing it to 2K, you're not going to have fun at all. Trust me. I did, you know, have to catch myself. There was a couple of times where I was like, what in the world kind of animation was that? You know, what was this? What was that? But when it came down to it, you just could not compare it to 2K because it is not 2K. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there. If you play this game with the thought that it's going to be anything like 2K, trust me, you are not going to like this game whatsoever. Because the gameplay is so different. The animations are so different. The way it's played is so different. You just cannot play it like that. If you do that, you're not going to have fun. If you do that, you're really going to be disappointed. I will say this. There are a few things that feel uncomfortable. It isn't obviously the final game. It's the demo. But there are a few animations that kind of feel awkward. There are a few gameplay flaws that definitely caught my attention. One thing that I definitely want to say is there are a couple of times where you will be dragged into an animation that you really didn't want to be a part of. I say that from a standpoint of when you're guarding somebody, they might drag you into an animation. But other than that, I do have to admit this is a pretty fun game. The skill gap is actually very big. I was talking to a friend the other day about this game, and we talked about how 2K, you don't have to be great at 2K to be good at it. If you upgrade your My Player to 100 overall, and you take it to the park, somewhat you're going to be okay. Whether you played the game before or not, you're somewhat going to be okay and you're going to be just fine. If you come into NBA Live, like, look at me, I'm very new to this style of gameplay because I have been playing 2K for so long. If you come into NBA Live with the thought that you're going to tear it up right off the bat, trust me, you're going to have a lot of more bigger things that are going to throw you off. I came into NBA Live whenever I played this game right here thinking I was going to shred. I was thinking that I was going to break ankles as easily as I can in 2K. I was thinking that I was going to drive like it's my job. But as you see right there, Russell Westbrook makes me look ridiculous. And so this game does have a massive skill gap. But we're going to pause with the impressions. Right here, we are jumping into the Rise. You see my name, Austin Heflin. We are from California, Los Angeles, California. We are actually going to make ourselves come out of Austin Peay. That is the college that is in my hometown back in beautiful Clarksville, Tennessee. I did almost go there, but I had other plans, I guess you could say. We are going to go ahead and select our favorite jersey number 3. We are right-handed, and we're going to go ahead and do our customizations. I am going to get the game, and I will do game face, but for the sake of the demo, I just wanted to go ahead and create a fast little player so I can just jump right in and play the game because I was so stoked. And so we are going to go ahead and go with head 1. That is the most basic white guy face I've ever seen in my life. So we are going to go ahead and select that because that's exactly what we are. We're basic, we're white. So let's get the white face and let's keep on going. I will say the customization here is kind of, it is kind of basic compared to 2K. It is kind of basic compared to a lot of other games. You know, I am a big baseball fan, so I do play MLB 17 the show. If we are comparing their creation to NBA Live, MLB is a lot better. But we, like I said before, we cannot compare this game to any other games. It's its own game. If we want to get the most out of this game, we're going to treat it like it's its own game. We're not going to compare it anywhere else. One thing I do want to say, news was released the other day that there is NBA Live on this game, and I want to play it so bad. It's just so crazy to me that they're incorporating WNBA, and it's so awesome. And I think that 2K will eventually do it because they're going to see how well people are going to respond to it. But as you see, right here, we are going to go ahead and select our hairdo. And we did go with the most basic white guy face in the game. With that being said, we are going to go with the most basic white guy hairstyle that is in the game. I was thinking about doing something a little crazy, but we are actually going to go with yes, sir. Sorry, dramatic effect. Anyways, we do actually go with the hard part comb over. One of the most basic white guy haircuts in the game. And now we are picking facial hair. In real life, I'm not going to lie, I struggle with growing facial hair. Growing facial hair is probably the equivalent to finding an elephant in Tennessee. Growing facial hair is such a difficult thing for me to do. I don't want anybody commenting saying, "Oh, you're not a real man. You can't grow facial hair. Oh, you can't do that. You can't grow facial hair. Oh, man, you suck. You can't grow facial hair." I can grow facial hair, but it's a little puby. It's not once on my face. It's not neither on my face, and I just don't want it on my face because it looks weird. I look weird whenever I have facial hair. I keep it shaved. Yeah, let's just go with that. I keep it shaved. So back into my impressions a little bit. I will say that one of my favorite things about this game is the presentation. You will see in future videos the presentation when it comes to playing Play Now games. It looks like you're watching it on TV. They have a halftime show where it's the Sports Center where you can scroll up and down on the different headlines. They have post game where you can scroll on different headlines. They have the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen. It's exactly like you're watching it. Real quick, as you see right here, they do have 3 choices. You can either play as a guard, a wing, or a big. I do pick a wing for one purpose. I saw Klay Thompson right there and Kawhi Leonard, and I love the way Klay Thompson plays when he's on. When he's off, no thank you. I don't want to play anything like him. But when he's on, when he is on fire, absolutely incredible. You are going to see in my gameplay probably tomorrow. I do play the Cavaliers and the Warriors Play Now game to kind of get a more in-depth of playing now in the presentation and everything. And you will see that Klay Thompson is going to have the game of a lifetime. He is going to absolutely go off. In 5-minute quarters, he is going to find a way to drop, I think it's like 18, 19 points in the fourth quarter by himself. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but let's just say he goes off. And so as you see right here, our finalized player, we are 6'5", 210, Austin Heflin, a wing shooter, and our, I guess, skill is a sharpshooter, get open kind of guy, a guy that plays on the wing, a guy that really focuses on off-ball movement, trying to get off the ball, get open, get a nice pass and get the open shot. Right here, we're talking to our friend Nick Howard. What's going on, Nick? We're just having a nice little conversation. He's adding a fire emoji. We are going to go ahead and say to his text, at least Stephen A. and Max know who we are. I guess that's true. I guess it's kind of true in anything, whether you get, whether you're liked or disliked, at least people know who you are. I don't necessarily play into that. I don't really care if people know who I am. Like I said, I'm just doing YouTube for the fun of it. I'm doing YouTube because I love to make content. I love to make videos. I'm not doing it because people like me or don't like me. If you like me, hit the like button. If you don't like me, hit the dislike button. It's that simple. I'm not going to make you stay on my channel. I'm not going to make you watch my videos. If you're going to watch the video, stay for my content, go ahead and watch it. You don't want to watch it because you don't like me? That's cool. You can probably go watch somebody else. I'm sure somebody else is better at this than I am. But for the people that do stay and stick with me and support me, I appreciate that. And this is going to be a grind, but I guarantee you, you will see me on the training page at some point. You will see me getting up there with the top YouTubers eventually. Obviously, I need, you know, I need the time to get there. I need the growth to get there, and I have to grind to get there. But it's gonna happen. So I really need y'all support. I really need y'all to stick with this channel, stick with me, because we are gonna make it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna keep on grinding. We're gonna keep on moving forward. We are going to jump up there like nobody's business. We're gonna take YouTube by storm, but we're gonna have fun while doing it. And so I appreciate y'all for staying for the course of this video. If y'all stayed to this point, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it to your friends, share it to your dog, share it to your neighbor, share it to somebody. Get this channel up to, I want to get to about 50 subscribers by the end of September. That's kind of low, but you know what? YouTube's a little difficult. But we're going to keep on grinding. We're going to make it. I promise you we're going to make it. So thank you for watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, stick around for more content, especially for NBA Live content. We're going to be getting both NBA Live and 2K10, but we're also going to be dropping some Madden 18 content. We're going to continue our series over on Madden 17. We're going to wrap that up here pretty soon for Madden 18. Ooh, so much content on the way, guys. So much content. All right, guys. Thank you so much. My name is Austin. See you later.